I'd like to call this regularly scheduled meeting of the Harlingen City Commission, which has been duly posted, to order. And at this time, I'd like to call upon Commissioner Gilmore to lead us in the invocation.
If you please bow your head with me in prayer. Dear Lord, we ask for your blessings upon this meeting and all those who are present here tonight and all the citizens of Harlingen. We ask that you guide our decisions and deliberations tonight, that they may be in the best interest of all the citizens of our great city. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Welcome. I'm glad to have all of you here at our meeting tonight. And we're going to begin item 1 with a special recognition. I'll let the city manager say something about the special recognition.
Mayor, Commissioners, the special recognition is kind of a surprise because I didn't tell her we were going to do this, but it's for Elvia Trevino, our Finance Director. I know she's going to hate me for this forever. Elvia completed her 40th year with the City of Harlingen, working for the city on April the 9th. She started as a clerk in the finance department, working her way up to finance director. She's done an outstanding job, and she's a great inspiration for those around her. And we thank you for all you do and all your years of service, Elia. And the mayor wants to present you, the city council and the mayor want to present you something to commemorize this day. Would you do that?
I guess I get to...
You get the honors?
I guess I get the honors.
Just don't break it.
But, you know everybody. Come on up here. Let's go ahead. It's like winning an Oscar, like Lifetime Achievement Award, but we don't want you to go anywhere. Because we know, you know that you started work in the city of Harlingen at 12, then you have to.
That's right.
And so, you know, she may not, I can't say she's the hardest working city employee we have, because we have lots of hard working city employees. But I don't think there's anybody that works any harder than Elvia for the city of Harlingen. And our financial condition over a long period of time has been so stable and so admirable and great. In large part, that's because of Elvia being the backbone of that finance department for 4 years. Elvia, thank you on behalf of the city, everybody in the city commission, for your hard work.
I was trying to keep it a secret, okay?
Sorry.
Not anymore. All right.
I was going to say that I would like to thank, oh, I'm just kidding. Actually, I would give a speech, but I'm going to save that for when I retire.
All right, thank you.
That way I mean,
Okay, item 2A is proclamation for May 1st through 7th, 2016 as Drinking Water Week. So we'd like the members of the Harlingen Utility, also known as the Waterworks Board. Josh is here. Fields.
This isn't the first drinking award he's ever won, I don't think.
All right, whereas water is our most valuable natural resource, and whereas only tap water delivers public health protection, fire protection, support for our economy and the quality of life we enjoy, and whereas any measure of a successful society, low mortality rates, economic growth, diversity, productivity, and public safety are in some way related to the access to safe water. Whereas we are all stewards of the water infrastructure upon which future generations depend. And whereas each citizen of our city is called upon to help protect our source waters from pollution, we practice conservation, to get involved in local water issues by getting to know their water. Now therefore, I, Chris Boswell, Mayor of the City of Harlingen, do hereby proclaim the week of May 1st through May 7th, 2016 as Drinking Water Week. We present that to Josh Fields, Chairman of the Harlingen Waterworks Board of Harlingen Utility.
Thank you very much, man. You, Mayor, and the council, and the city manager working with the waterworks.
All right, well, it's a great department, they'll do a great job to keep our water clean and safe, and it's something that we take for granted, but we know that when we turn that water on, it's safe, and we know when we want to get rid of it, it goes the right way.
That's right. Everybody's water is safe.
Mr. Byrne.
Next we're gonna pass on motorcycle safety and awareness month, because they're not due tonight, we'll do that next month, or next meeting. But item C is May 1st through 7th, 2016 is National Travel and Tourism Week. So we're gonna have
Somebody needs to take our picture.
I can take myself.
all right, we have our CDB staff up here.
And we have a marketing manager starting tomorrow, so we'll be at full staff.
All right,
First
congratulations.
time in the morning,
Fantastic. Whereas travel has a positive effect on Texas and the nation, economic prosperity and image abroad, to business productivity and to individual travelers' well-being. Whereas travel within Texas provides significant economic benefits for the state, generating $67.5 billion spent directly by travelers and tax revenues of $4.7 billion for state and local governments. Funds used to support essential services and programs. Whereas travel is among the largest industries in the state, supporting more than 1.1 million jobs, including more than 600,000 directly in the travel industry and more than 500,000 in other industries. Whereas travel in Harlingen provides economic benefits for the city and local tax revenue, and whereas travel spending in our region enhances the quality of life of local residents through sales taxes paid by out-of-town guests, thereby decreasing residents' taxes to cover services enjoyed by all. Whereas travel is a catalyst that moves the local economy forward and builds on the visitor amenities and experiences available for travelers and local residents, and whereas leisure travel, which accounts for more than 3/4 of all trips taken in the United States, spurs countless benefits, health and wellness, creativity, cultural awareness, education, happiness, productivity, and relationships. And whereas meetings, events, and incentive travel are core business functions that help companies strengthen business performance, educate employees, customers, and reward business accomplishments, which in turn boosts the city's economy. Whereas travel is a pillar of economic growth, creating jobs at a faster rate than other sectors. Now therefore, I, Chris Boswell, Mayor of the City of Harlingen, hereby proclaim the week of May 1st through May 7th as National Travel and Tourism Week, and invite all citizens to promote the same. So we present that to our CDB staff and congratulate them for their hard work. There's a lot, we read a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff in there. There's a lot of really true, really true statements about. We think of travel and tourism as maybe as being somewhere else. But travel and tourism happens here in Harlingen, and you all are there to support that. All right, thank you. Item 3 is the report on the community-wide trash off day held April 2nd, 2016.
Let's see. Good afternoon, Mayor, Commissioners. This month we had 2 cleanups. On April 2nd, we had the community-wide cleanup at the soccer complex. We picked up 6.7 tons of debris. That's what the local citizens brought to us. As you can tell, the DeLua family helped us out a lot this time, and so did the MMA kids. Here are the volunteers hard at work. And volunteers hard. That is a new gentleman. His name is Tracy Fee. He's a new volunteer. He's been helping us quite a bit lately. And we also picked up 100 tires that were collected this Saturday. And I want to say thank you to all the volunteers. Like I said, the DeLua family was a big help. Mr. Tracy Fee, he was brand new to this one. Also, I wanted to say thank you to the MMA kids. They're great help. And then we also had another one. We had the neighborhood clean sweep. That was on April the 9th.
So item 4, report on the neighborhood clean sweep. Y'all did
Yes.
fine.
Yeah, we were kind of busy this month. Like I said, it was a neighborhood clean sweep. We started doing this one on between B Street, and also it went all the way to B Street to Circle Place. We did the streets Cleveland, McLeanly, and Roosevelt also. We picked up 4.4 tons of debris. 36 tires were also picked up. Commissioner De La Rosa and his wife were helping us. The DeLua family was there also. Mr. Tracy Fee was there also. And also the kids that were there were the Tamayo house. As you can tell, we had a lot of debris, a lot of wood, lumber, volunteers hard at work, before and after picture. And that's it. We are going to have our next cleanup over there behind by the Harlingen Hawk School. We're going to be in between Aragon Drive to Ardan Street, and we're going to be doing all the streets in between there: Arbor, Adrian, Ann Arbor, and Arcadia. We really appreciate anybody to go out there and help us do the cleanup. It'll be May 14th on that one. Anybody has any questions?
I did talk to the city manager about getting you another hitch on one of your trucks
Oh,
and
yes, sir.
borrowing another trailer from one of the other departments.
Yes, sir.
Because I noticed we were using just one trailer and it was taking a while to go through the neighborhood. So
Yes, sir.
city manager's aware and he'll be helping you guys out with the utility trailers.
Oh, thank you very much, sir. Really appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Well, congratulations on the 2 events, great events for our community to, as we continue to keep our city clean. Item 6 is item 5, presentation by the fire chief for a review regarding the Emergency Management Division of Hurricane Preparedness meeting held in Harlingen on April 11, 2016. Chief.
Good afternoon, Commissioners, City Manager, Mayor Boswell. Let me back this thing up here. We've been asked by our City Manager to give you a little update on our Hurricane Preparedness meeting that was held April 11th, 2016, in preparation of our hurricane season 2016. We had in attendance, of course, we had all our department heads that were present in preparation for our annex review and everything that we have to go through. Also, at that meeting, we had information that was given to us by the DPS Regional Officer, John Ovalle, of the State of Texas Area Evacuation Exercise that's going to be held June the 8th here in Cameron County. The City of Harlingen is very much involved with this. They're actually going to execute or practice the state evacuation program. In the process, what we have asked our city manager to do is for the opportunity to activate our EOC in conjunction with the state drill, which is going to run for approximately 5 days. So between the 6th and the 8th, the drill itself will be on the 8th, but we want to activate ours at noon. Our EOC, with permission, of course, from our city manager, who we've talked to, June the 6th at noon and run it through the 8th. This gives us, Mayor, Commissioners, a very good opportunity for us to test our annexes and calm waters. We will be much more prepared in the event that we have to deal with something of this magnitude. And this also goes concurrent with what the state's going to be doing. And they're actually going to evacuate 460 individuals. So our plan is to bring all our players into the EOC during the day hours, 8 to 5, starting June the 6th, and all the departments that were going to be involved, and in preparation for us in Hurricane 2016 season. The federal state agencies that are going to be in our area that that week is, of course, FEMA, Texas A&M State Division of Emergency Management, Department of Public Safety, and Department of State Health Services will be in the Harlingen area. It'll be a team effort with the embarkment point taking place in San Benito, and pickup locations, which we've talked to, with the school district at their administrative offices, working in conjunction with fire and police to pick up approximately 60 role players from the city of Harlingen. Altogether, there will be 460 people evacuated to Dallas. They're actually going to fly them out with 2 C-130, maximum 30 medical needs per aircraft. Of course, these are all role players from the military. And they're also going to use 3 DC-10 commercial aircraft out of the Valley International Airport. So this is going to be a huge test, and they're going to fly them out overnight and then fly them back. So this is going to test whole Cameron County, and in the midst, we want to be able to test our EOC activation. So we wanted to bring that to you, that this is going to be in the works. What a better time to prepare than while the state is preparing for it as well. So we want to be ready for that. And this is a picture, I believe, Dolly, that was sent to us by MIS. If we ever have something like that, we want to be ready. So we wanted to bring that information to you. We will keep our city manager informed. And Cedillo and I, our Deputy Emergency Management Coordinator, will work diligently to make this a total success.
It's a great training opportunity for our staff and for the area, and a great opportunity to test our resources. and
Our
response.
analysis.
So, good job, Chief.
Well, we're going to see it through, and we'll keep you updated through our city manager.
Chief, do you know if Cameron County is using their new communication center on Camelot yet?
Not that I know of, that we're aware of, no.
They haven't moved in.
No. There's a lot of work that we're working with in conjunction with Cameron County, with Tom Hutchins, who is the emergency management coordinator for the county, and working well with us. So we keep informed through him, and we'll give you all the latest information through our city manager. Any questions? I'm ready to answer.
I think it's going to be a great exercise for the region, and appreciate your leadership on making sure this happens in a great way for our community, to make sure our assets are prepared.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Have a
you.
good evening.
Now, item 6, presentation by the MPO Director regarding Viva Streets Harlingen event.
Commissioner, Mayor, City Manager, I wanted to invite you to Viva Streets Harlingen, which is this Saturday. So what is Viva Streets? Viva Streets is an open streets project. So it temporarily closes down streets to allow any healthy activities to be conducted on the street itself. The purpose is to get people out there for this instance, the downtown and to the communities, to promote healthy activities and to promote alternative transportation. So throughout the valley and throughout the U.S., there have been several open street or ciclovia projects. This is an example of Bronzeville, what they do. They have one every other month. They have 6 a year. They've been very successful. The major ones they close about 7 miles of street downtown. They have close to 10,000 people at their events. Now this is the Viva Street Austin. This is more what the concept that we tailored to. They closed down 6th Street, Royal Conic 6th Street downtown Austin. They have close to 15,000 people at their events. And again, throughout the state, San Antonio has theirs, Houston has theirs, and that's something we thought we should bring this to Harlingen. So we're calling it Viva Streets Harlingen this Saturday from 9 to 2 downtown Harlingen. It is similar to Jackson Street Market Days, so we are closing most of Jackson Street from Commerce all the way to 6th Street, and then 6th Street all the way to the library. It'll be completely closed off to the cars. So we included a little flyer that it includes all the activities that will be conducted on the street itself. So I won't go through all of them, but we do have Zumba classes on the street. The Army will provide an obstacle course. We'll have an inflatable maze. CrossFit Stamina will be there. A lot of our healthy businesses will be out there. A rock climbing wall, food trucks, live music, etc. Now, we partner with the school districts, and not just the Harlingen ISD, but also the other school districts, where the student with the campus with the most students at this event will get the trophy. So we'll have a booth there. They'll sign in their name, the school they represent, and at the end of the day, the campus with the most students that sign in will get the trophy for the first year. Now, kicking off Viva Streets, thanks to June from Foodworks, they are doing a 5K Adventure Ruck 1-1. It starts at 8:15. This is tentatively the alignment, so the start and end will be here by the library. It will go into the city lake, loop around, and then come back into Jefferson, come back around into Jackson, and all the way back. Now, thanks to Foodworks, they are providing a very, very nice 4-inch medal, which is rare on a 5K. Normally, you see these for the half marathon, for example, but he's giving it for the 5K itself. Now, the proceeds of the 5K will go to the Boys and Girls Club of Harlingen. And I just wanted to invite you, and hopefully you guys can show up to our great event. Any questions?
Anybody have any questions? Looks like it's going to be a great event. We're excited about it. And, glad to see you all organizing this first-time event in our city, and hopefully we'll do many more of these.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Thank you.
Great, thanks. Item 7, the approval of the regular meeting minutes of March 16, 2016. Are there any additions or corrections to the minutes?
Well, I found something, but I think I'm going to have Mr. Mesmer confirm exactly what he said, but on page 7, line 34-35 says, Commissioner Mesmer inquired if the item had been presented to the county and if it was a natural gas company. And if you read the rest of the next paragraph, I want to vaguely remember if you were asking if it was natural gas fired.
Right. That was the, talking about the power plant.
Yes.
Yeah, I was just reiterating that it was a natural gas plant, meaning that was their energy source versus coal or nuclear.
Okay. I don't know if it needs to be clarified or if that just reads the way it reads. Did you find it?
Yeah, I'm comfortable with it.
You're comfortable with it?
Okay. I guess instead of company, we say natural gas fired.
Fired, yeah, it just reads, it reads odd.
Natural gas powered plant.
Correct.
So instead of company, say powered plant?
Correct.
Sure.
All right, with that correction, is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, like sign. And item A through D is the consent agenda.
I make a motion we accept A through D as presented.
Is there a second? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, like sign. Motion carries. Item 9, consider and take action to approve a resolution of reinstatement of the qualified retirement 401A plan for the city of Harlingen.
Mayor, Commissioners, this is the current TCG retirement plan that we have for employees. We're required to pass a resolution. Staff is recommending approval. All the conditions of the plan remain the same as on the contribution side. Again, staff is recommending approval.
Yeah, I'd just like to say I'm involved in 401ks in my business, and it's just necessary every now and then to do housekeeping and keep the documents up to snuff, to keep the federal government happy and be in compliance with the rules and regs.
Is there a motion to adopt the resolution?
Yeah, I'll make a motion to adopt the resolution.
I'll second that.
Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, like sign. Item 10, consider and take action to approve the governmental body submitted plan adoption agreement for the city of Harlingen's 401A plan and authorize the city manager to sign the agreement.
Mayor, Commissioner, this item is tied to the previous item, basically authorizing the city manager to sign the agreement. Staff is recommending approval.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, like sign, motion carries. Item 11, board appointments, board appointments.
None.
Yes, I'd like to reappoint Minerva Simpson to the Zoning Board of Adjustments.
I'd like to appoint Jerry Rounds to the Orange and Proud Advisory Board and Alma Becerra to the Orange and Proud Advisory Board.
And I have Elisandro Munoz to the Zoning Board of Adjustments.
Is there a motion to approve the board appointments?
So moved, Mayor.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, like sign. Motion carries. Item 12, citizen communications.
I have Jaime Rodriguez in regards to APN.
Okay. Step forward and give your name and your residence address, please.
Yes, sir. My name is Jaime Rodriguez, United States Navy retired, 22-year service, active duty. Here in Harlingen for the last 14 years. First of all, I'd like to thank Mr. De La Rosa and Mr. Serra for responding to my mother's request and my request to take a look at our neighborhood, and we're expecting some good results. And second of all, I'd like to bring attention again to the AEP issue. I was noticing that the code enforcement pictures, if nobody else noticed them, there's wires on the trees, which is my issue with the AEP. And to reflect back to the fire department, it's been 8 years since Dolly, and that's probably the last time they took any action on the trees that had any lasting results, because the trees seem to keep growing over and over. That's pretty much it. Thanks for your time. Thank you for Mr. De La Rosa and Mr. Serna. Thank you.
All right, thank you. All right, and that concludes our meeting for this evening. Thank you all. Good night.